Yeah, I just want an answer from the Minister as why, as the 2010 Wildlife Amendment Act is being amended in this section here. The 2010 Wildlife Amendment Act is really almost as short as this bill that's before us here now. Why did the Minister decide not to amend, I think it's section 3 in the Wildlife Amendment Bill 2010, that you're amending section 4 of the 2010 bill. You're not amending section 3 in what was advertised to the public at large before the election as a very specific promise by Fine Gael. There were letters from Minister McEntee. There was a very famous letter from Minister Phil Hogan to the National Association of Regional Gamekeepers. So really, you didn't address what I said in the second stage. I thought I made a very valid point. It was a specific commitment made by Fine Gael, totally reneged upon. Why has Section 4 been amended and not Section 3, the one that deals with stag hunting, and the section that was the subject of large-scale promises by the Fine Gael party?
Tara?
Well, certainly, this is my consideration at this particular time. There's a degree of urgency about this. Obviously, in the overall wildlife bill, there can be several considerations, and if I come back here again to consult with you on that in the bill, you can certainly make a case on this. But as you can see yourself from your own legal background, there is an urgency here with what I'm proposing today, and I would like to thank the Senate again for accommodating me in doing this. But certainly there are a number of other issues apart from just stag hunting alone. There are a number of other issues that people are very exercised about, and they can be all considered with the next wildlife bill, which will be coming up hopefully before 2014. So it was never my intention. I never personally promised that I would bring anything into the House but what I'm bringing in this afternoon, basically.
Thank you, Senator Byrne.
Apart from the pre-election, and I'm sorry to dwell on this, Minister, because I know you weren't involved in the promises, but your party was, and your cabinet colleague was, and the constituency member was very involved in this. So I think it is reasonable that I bring this up. You're the Minister now. The fact is, as well, apart from pre-election, there was a leaflet circulated in the Meath East constituency sometime last November, saying that Minister McEntee was working with you, Minister Deenihan, and that the ban on stag hunting would be reversed shortly. Now, the Minister was slapped down by the Taoiseachs very shortly after that. But what was happening in your department that Minister McEntee was able to tell the constituents that you were about to do this? And that's why I was so surprised that stag hunting wasn't addressed in this bill, because, as I say, it does relate to the stag hunting bill. And Minister McEntee had told the people after the election that he was working with you and it was about to be reversed. What has happened in the meantime that those pre-election commitments and the post-election statements haven't been followed up on?
Senator Byrne. Minister, do you wish to?
I'm certainly not aware of that leaflet. Maybe Byrne might bring it to my attention, but aware of the leaflet itself. And I know that Minister McEntee has obviously raised this issue since the election, I think, here in this House, made a statement on it. But certainly at this moment of time, there is no proposal to change the bill as regards stag hunting. I have no proposal that I will be bringing into this House in the near future, and I'm quite upfront about that here today. In the context of a wildlife bill in the future, obviously, Senator Byrne will get an opportunity to raise that issue.
Thank you.